Welcome to another video of Sports Go. I am your host Shazib, and I have my guest Hassan with me. Today, we're going to review a previous week of NFL Week 7 games. Hassan, thank you for joining me.
Yeah.
And Hassan, how are you today? Looks like
Oh,
you're having some outing today, huh?
yeah, I'm doing some outing with the family, but hey, it is fine. It's good. And I was just like, I was supposed to be home by now, but things happen. So I was like, I need to get on this, and I'm in my car right now, so
So
we're
thank you
good.
so much for joining me, and I really appreciate it that you took out your time for this video and for this sports go. And I'm sure, and we're gonna have a great time here. And Hassan, with all due respect, without further ado, I want to begin with the game, the chaos we saw. Uh, for
Oh
a
my
couple of
God.
games, I thought we gonna go. I thought Giants were going in the right direction with Cam Scatterbu and Jackson Dart, but who do you blame that game? They just blew that game literally in 5.5 minutes, not even 6 minutes of a quarter. Who do you blame that? Do you blame offense? Do you blame their kicker? Do you blame uh, the play calling? And who do you? What was that in that game that they couldn't figure out and have had the Denver Broncos one of the biggest comeback ever.
Personally, I feel like it was the entire team's fault. You cannot just blame one person. You
Agreed.
cannot just blame the
It's a team
kicker.
sport.
You cannot just blame the defense or the offense. Offense was doing good. I don't know why they start running the game. I mean, not running the game, and they will start throwing at the fourth quarter. You know, there is no time left. Why don't you just run the game? Why didn't you run the game? So run out the clock and everything. Like make the Broncos use their
Timeout.
timeouts, but
Great.
they didn't do that, and I was surprised. I was like, why are you not doing that? And again, Cam Scatterbo and Jackson Dart cannot do everything. They cannot come
But
onto the defense and
but I
stop
have
the
a question
plays.
though. If Giants being Giants, like what they do
Yeah.
is to don't disappoint the NFL fans who knows the game. I think these two players have potentials to have a very good career, but do you think they would be gambling with themselves if they stay in the Giants? Because Cam Scatterbo is a physical runner. I think he's a character in that offense. And, he kind of reminded me of young Christian McCaffrey, the way he
Yeah,
runs and
yeah.
the way he comes out of the backfield, carries the ball. And I think talent like that, and if Giants keep doing what they do the best, do you think it would be a future for Cam Scatterbo and Jackson Dart? And Jackson Dart, by far, no means he is a stud quarterback based on what I have seen so far.
Yeah, he's making the plays. He's playing good. The play calling and the reading the defense. He's doing a good job with that.
Great.
But and in this game, I saw that yeah, he needs experience. He was lacking experience. That's why he made a couple of mistakes. That one, what do you call interception he threw at the fourth quarter? I was like, okay, that shouldn't be there, but it happens. Lack of experience, we can say that. But another thing, it was that again, when you have a player like Scatterbo, he's like a. Can you see me?
No, actually, your video connection has just. Oh, you're back again. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yours video I cannot see your video connection, but it's fine. But as I was saying that it they were just not running the ball enough. The player like Cam Scatterbo can run through anything and like a juggernaut, I would say. He was acting like a juggernaut and running through defenses, making plays and not giving him the ball enough, especially in the fourth quarter when you're up by what, 25 points. You just didn't do that. And that's partially on the coaching staff. They should have made that call. I don't know why they didn't
Great.
do that call.
Definitely agree. Totally agree. Uh, so my only question to you is this: do you think regarding the coaching perspective in New York Giants with this young talent? Do you think Brian Dayball is still a choice, or do you think it's time to have a new voice? Because Giants is a New York market, and a team
Yeah.
like that shouldn't survive for much as they have right now. Do you think so? It's time for a new voice in the New York Giants franchise from the head coach's perspective.
No, I think they're okay. It's just
Oh,
a lack of experience
okay.
in my view.
But lack of
Again,
experience is for players, not for the coach, not for the coaches though. Because think about that. He was a coach as well when Eli Manning was there. He was a coach when Daniel Jones was there. And Daniel Jones is a prime
yeah.
example. He went to a different team and look
Well,
at him right now, an MVP candidate.
that's in my opinion, quarterbacks goes to these teams to die. They had Eli Manning, one of the greatest quarterbacks, no doubt, from Eli Manning family, and they were really good. Both the brothers were really good. Guess see what they did with him.
Hmm.
They couldn't protect him,
True.
and Dart was felt. He's young, so right now he's making plays. But again, when your offensive line is not there, what are you gonna do?
But the
It's just
offensive
like,
line wasn't at the fault when you were putting 33 points. So, and all of a sudden your defense couldn't catch a cold. And not only that, okay, kicker missed the extra points. I get all of that. But in last less than a minute, you allowed 2 yards play for Denver Broncos to be in the winning position. Do you think as a defense that should happen?
no. Defense didn't stop the ball. Didn't stop the plays. They just, oh my god, I cannot even explain in words what they did. I was like, is this like college football going up against an NFL team? Like that's what happened. I have no words to say about how horrible the job was. I was
Agreed.
not. I had
Well,
no idea what they were doing. You
so
cannot blame.
I'm gonna end on that about Giants and the Denver Broncos game. Do you see Giants making the playoffs?
If they play like this, no, no.
Agreed. Moving on to another game, Sid. The one game that we had was the Colts and the Chargers, and I think we did talk about that game actually.
Yeah,
Uh, I know they played last week, and they also played on Thursday night with the Vikings. We also will come on that game as well. Uh,
yeah.
Colts has been a very hot streak.
Oh,
And one thing I wanted to ask you: do you think they're playing a good football, or is just a fluke? I know I'm gonna get a lot of.
I, I,
I'm gonna get
no,
a lot
no,
of
no.
like.
This is not a fluke. I don't think so. This is a fluke.
Okay,
I think this is a full potential of Daniel Jones. He is playing really good over there, and he's showing that going to Giants, he made a mistake. That was a mistake. Now he can show all his weapons, all his throws. He's making darts. Like he's throwing
agree.
darts to the
I agree. I have seen
and
some of the Colts
is
game, and
some
he looks a total different quarterback. Matter of fact, I won't be wrong if he is also the MVP candidate at the moment.
yes, he should be. Again, the for past couple of weeks, I've been watching him play, and I'm like, is that the same quarterback from the Giants? Is he the same guy? It's just the system in Giants right now is they take a great player that can. I'm sorry, a rookie that can be a great player. They just waste them. There's like bunch of teams that are doing that right now, and I'm like, why you not protecting, giving your quarterback some chances to make plays? Why is that? Why is that happening? And there's no answer for it, in my
Agreed.
opinion.
Agreed. 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 Um, so, do you think Colts is a hot favorite to win the AFC South division?
I think so. Yes.
Do you think they're in the command? Because uh,
Yeah.
I think they are, if I'm not mistaken, they're already ahead in the division game as
Yes,
well.
they
And then
are.
another quarterback I wanted to talk to you about as well. And I think since they have uh, leave the state of New York, they just had a entire different career path for being seeing a quarterback seeing from ghost to a quarterback who did very well in the Minnesota Vikings last year. You know, about to talk about Sam Darnold, and now
Yeah.
he is in a Seattle Seahawks team, and
Oh my God.
he
Yeah.
is not doing bad for himself either. And I think he just had a rough outing last week when they played against the Patriots, but I think
Yeah. Well,
most of his
that's
games so far he has been on the money, and I think the game they had against the Tampa Bay, uh,
yeah.
him and Baker was going like, okay, you're gonna give me a right hook in a boxing analogy. I'm gonna give you an
Yeah.
uppercut. If you're gonna give me an uppercut, I'm gonna go to your ribs. If you're gonna give me a ribs, I mean, somebody has to break a character at some point. Unfortunately, it was Sam Darnold. But do you think the guy has found a his mojo since he has left the New York Jets?
I think he's a better. Again, it's not just about the mojo, and it's not just about how the system is. It's both working together.
Agree.
There's like good systems, and but the quarterback doesn't work with that system.
True.
That happens, you know. And not every quarterback is suited for each and every system. So they have like some quarterbacks they like to throw a ball more. They're like gunslingers. They're just like coming out and throwing the ball, not running any short passes or stuff like that. But again, he has found a team where he can understand everything better. He understands his players. He understands his receivers, the tight ends, and everything. His running back, he knows what he's doing over there. I don't blame one player on anything. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work out
But do you think,
because
yeah, I know we're not blaming a player because we all know that football is like a 11 game on the offense, defense, special team side. But what I'm trying to say right here, and I'm trying to ask you a question, is like he has been an entire different quarterback since he have left the New York Jets. Do you think the system he had played so far has supported him the most, rather, or
right now, yes,
compared to
right now,
whatever
yes.
he had in the New York Jets
Oh, yeah,
area?
yes. Sam Donald was not good at Jets because again, Jets have doesn't have a good system, in my opinion. I can be wrong on that, but I haven't seen them play good
So would you put
football
it that way?
in
It is a graveyard for the quarterbacks that came out of college.
probably, yes, because again, that system is just not good enough. They haven't done anything in past like what 10, 15 years. Anything good? No, I haven't seen anything. Maybe here they would win some games here and there, but they're not a
Right.
playoffs team at all. Even right now, they're not playing good and going coming
They're
from there and just
I think they will be the first team to be eliminated from the playoffs because I think they
oh
haven't
yeah,
won a game yet.
definitely.
So that
Yeah.
goes out of the picture for long. Um, another
It's just
another
a
same another same uh, s- similar topic that I wanted to also same similar quarterback I wanted to talk to you about is Miami Dolphins and the Tua.
oh
Do
my
you
god.
think do you
Tua
think it's going to be a divorce coming soon between both of them?
the way they're playing, the way they blew last year, the way they're playing this year, losing against
The Browns
the Browns, Cleveland Browns, and I was just like, What is this team? Is it the same team that put on 70 points on the board?
against the
Is it the
Denver
same
Broncos a couple
team?
seasons ago. Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. So like it doesn't look like them, and especially since Tyreek Hill is out of the out for the season. I don't know how long is he gone for. Maybe season and a half. I don't know because that was a gruesome injury.
And being Tyreek Hill is out, I don't think so. He will be coming back to Miami Dolphins because the injury, and I think they're definitely
There's
going to
some
restrict the contract
he
as
did,
well. So,
yeah,
uh, so I think the Tua ship has finally uh, has like sunk in
yeah.
the sea of Miami or what?
I think they're gonna go in separate directions, and if Tua wants to do better, he needs to look for a different team or a different system. And another, I would prefer for him to go to a place where they have better protection
And the
for the
supporting
quarterback
cast. Yeah,
because, yes, better protection for the quarterback because Tua has a history of getting concussions. We have seen he has one of the worst concussion I've seen in NFL in recent history. And I think he needs somebody who can. He plays a little bit, I would say, kind of scared because again, concussion, getting a concussion on the field, like those two concussions he had like a couple of seasons ago, those were bad. Those straight up bad. I cannot take that picture out of my head. Honestly speaking, him laying on the ground and no, that's horrible. So I think if he moves right now, he can make something out of himself. But again, it's the middle of the season. Nobody's going to do anything. And they're going to be looking at him when he goes to the free agency next year. They're going to be looking at his record and probably he would end up with a better team, I hope, because he's not a bad quarterback. He's a good quarterback. And it's just the lack of trust I see in his weapons, I would say. Like he doesn't trust his team no more while throwing the ball. And that's why he's making
throwing the ball.
mistakes.
Yeah. Uh, and also, let's talk about another quarterback situation. Boy, we do have a lot of quarterback situation for this week.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
and I want to go to Minnesota Vikings. Do you think they made a mistake by trading Sam Darnold?
No, I don't think so.
Because right now they do not have an answer since Sam Darnold's have left. They have tried so many combinations with like Carson Wentz isn't now. Last week was JJ McCarthy, and what do you
Well,
think? I think the talent like Jefferson and Justin Jefferson in that team. Do you think they should survive that drama that quarterback drama is going on in Minnesota? And I think that has always been a case since Randy Moss was there. Since mm,
imagine that they had Kirk Cousins, and just 3 seasons ago he was 14-3 or
yeah.
something like that,
Mhm.
or 13-4, something
But the
like that.
problem
But
with Kirk Cousins was since look when it comes to regular season, I am a fan of Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is a pure one of the purest pocket passer we have seen. But
yeah,
the time is for the playoffs. He folds in the playoffs like nobody else. So
but that
that
doesn't
was
mean
the
that
thing. That was an issue.
I
But the thing is like you are not delivering in the playoffs, but at the same time, you had the guaranteed money. So I think the organization thinks, hey, for a long term, we just need to think of it better since they had Sam Darnold. Do you think
yeah,
just play Sam Darnold for one season and trade him to a different franchise? Do you think that was a smart move while Sam Darnold was really adapting the system with
that's the mistake a lot. Everybody wants the result yesterday. Everybody wants to see everything happen yesterday. That's not how it works. Nowhere it works, not even any situation possible, like in professional fields or whatever you want to call it. It doesn't work. And that's the mistake a lot of these franchises are making right now. And that's what happened with Sam Donald. I have no other way to describe it. Right now he's doing better because the other organization understood him better. They
understand about it? Okay,
provided a system for him to play better, and he's doing it.
agree. Let's move on to a game where it took the place on Monday night in Fort City. Uh, Lions and Tampa
Ah,
Bay. I know your Tampa Bay wasn't as good as on the road as what we expected them. Uh,
yeah,
and I think and I believe that's it for Mike Evans in Tampa
yeah,
Bay Buccaneers.
yeah.
I think for sure a Hall of Fame career. So I think 10 season or 11 season consistent
11
thousand
seasons.
11 season consistent
11
thousand
seasons, yeah.
yards has been a heart and soul of the Tampa Bay, and we do salute Mike Evans for his
Yeah,
service for Tampa
it's
Bay Buccaneers. One of the most underrated wide receiver, I would say, and easily I think he makes top 10 for me all the time.
oh
I thought
yeah,
his
easily
top
like
10 to top
well,
5.
come
He's
on.
always going to be there. A tough guy. But I
It's
think a time for, I think, I think time has to come for Mike Evans and Tampa Bay to go to the separate ways, but not like that.
not like
And
that, not right now.
not
I
like
think he's
that.
gonna
And
come back next season
uh,
one more time. I think he should come
But
back
but
one
I
more
don't. But
time
I think
because
his contract is ending, and the injury that he just had. Do you really think Tampa is going to take their release? And before we talk about that, let's talk about the game first. Detroit uh,
no,
dominated them 24-9 Monday Night Football.
they were
Uh,
mad. They were mad.
do you think Tampa Bay, if a push comes to shove, Tampa Bay has to come back to the Ford City uh, for a NFC Championship, if that comes to that?
Probably, yeah, they
Because
might
Tampa
come
Bay
back.
is my favorite. Tampa Bay is my favorite, honestly speaking, to make it to the
Yeah,
NFC Championship. And do you think? And I think, let's say Baker has done it. He has beaten the Lions a couple seasons ago in their home at their home turf.
yeah, he has.
But NFC Championship, Lions at home, it's a healthy Lions. By the way, I'm talking about
Yeah.
healthy Lions. And you already saw what kind of different Aiden Hutchinson made on that defense. Man,
Oh
he's
yes,
something else.
he is something else.
And
Definitely, the pressure.
do you really think with that game Tampa Bay blew the chance to secure the home field down the road if it comes to that?
I I don't think so. There's a lot of football left to be played right now. There we have still 10 odd games left in the season,
Mm.
and I think we can bring him back. But from now on, very less chance of mistake. You cannot make too many mistakes in the game, and on top of that, you cannot just depend play a comeback game each and every game. You cannot do that.
Do you think Abuka has a very big shoes to fill
Oh,
this season?
Abuka was doing it because there was Mike Evans
There was
present. Mike Evans,
Mike Evans was not there actually when Abuka. That's what I'm asking you. So Abuka, do
yeah,
you think Abuka has a very big shoes to fill
of course he
down
has.
the road,
Of
because
course,
he's definitely going to be, I think, number one wide receiver or number two, depends on how the situation with Chris Godwin is. Uh,
yes.
so, do you think they would still face difficulties, or you think they will be fine down the road
It's
without Mike
it's not
Evans?
it's not gonna be easy, honestly speaking, because Mike Evans had a
It's a very big
neck
shoes to
of
fill. Agree.
yeah. It's a they had a very I would say Mike Evans would pull the defense towards himself, so Baker had more chances to make plays with other receivers. That's what I saw throughout the season. But now Mike Evans is gone, so now Buka is going to be covered easily, and then we need Chris Godwin. He is I don't know what's the situation with him right now, and I hope he is 100% when he comes back because we need him now. Definitely, we really need
Yes,
him now.
we do need him. Not we do need him, but Tampa Bay does need him. The
Yeah,
only reason I do say we is because I am a Baker Mayfield fan, so I do sail on that ship sometimes from
yeah,
the Tampa Bay perspective. So
yeah.
another thing I wanted to talk about in the Thursday night game also talks about the Chargers again. Uh, Chargers, they literally punished Carson Wentz, and I do you really think Chargers is back, or it's gonna be the same Chargers? They're gonna find a way to disappoint you.
Chargers are a team that is really unpredictable in my opinion because
So
one week they play
I'm
weird,
glad,
the other
Sid. I'm glad that you said that actually about
yeah.
Chargers. They had a couple of games against the Commanders. They blew that game. Very one of the horrible play calling I have seen.
I know.
You have Justin Herbert as an arm. You have Justin Herbert arm in your offense. You blew that game. That's not on Justin Herbert. That's on whoever was the play caller for Chargers.
Yeah,
That's the game they blew.
that's
They blew the game against a couple of teams down the road. So that's why they're 5-3. My
yeah.
thing is, where do you rate this victory? I think there was just like victory because they were playing the Vikings and the backup quarterback. I think it's hard to make a prediction because Kansas City is finding their mojo. Uh, as the season's gonna progress, I think they're
Mhm.
gonna be. In the beginning of the season, we thought they're gonna win the division, but I don't see the case anymore.
Yeah, so it's just again like I cannot
Because
point
Denver is
anything
up
on
right
them.
there. And
Yeah,
honestly speaking, if you ask me, the AFC no, West is anybody's division more than anyone is the Denver Broncos at the moment.
true. That's right. That's correct. Right now, I just have one thing to say about the Chargers that get your things together, man. I don't know what you
Just
guys
stop being
do
the
each
same
and every.
Chargers.
Yes, please, because you guys have a very good team, very good offense, very good defense. I don't know the play calls they make is just horrible. There's
All right,
no other
Smith,
way to
it's
put it.
time to pick the games that we always had this segment.
Yeah,
So starting the game with we have Dolphins and the Falcons game, and I think Falcons
Falcons.
is a home team. Yeah, that's just given up Falcons, and I think next game it's going to be Bears at the Baltimore. Um, I think they're still rolling over the backup. I think Lamar is not clear to play, or is he?
He's not. I don't
We
think
just
so. He's
don't
clear
know
to
yet.
play. So
But I think Lamar would be. If Lamar is playing up, obviously we would go with Ravens. But I think the Bears is kind of on a hot streak at the moment, and they're playing some very good,
yeah,
secure football. So I'm gonna go with Bears as well. Your thoughts on
yeah.
that?
I'm going with Bears too on that one because again, Lamar is questionable for this game. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, got it. Jets at the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals.
Bengals with Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
A quick question: if Bengals blew that game, how do you think the victory against the Steelers? Would you call that a fluke?
I don't think so because again, Flacco is a very experienced quarterback, and he did what he did against one of the Hall of Famers, and you
I
see
think
how the game turned out. And he didn't take any chances. No, actually, he did take chances. He didn't. He was not afraid.
it was not
Basically,
afraid. Cool.
yeah, he
Next
was
game
not
we
afraid.
had is Bills and the Panthers, and I think this is going to be a good one. That game, a lot of people think it's
And
going to be a blowout, but I don't think so. This is going to be a blowout because Panthers is playing some very good defense, and
yeah,
I
this
am
that's why
gonna
they
go
won a couple
here.
of games.
I'm gonna surprise you here. I'm gonna go upset alert. I'm rolling with Carolina.
Wow. Oh, okay. So I still take Josh Allen over Panthers.
Okay. Next game we got 49ers and the Texans.
49ers, no question.
I'm gonna go actually 49ers here, but giving them a benefit of the doubt, Texans is a home team, and I think they would want to have a home
CJ
victory.
Stroud is not playing well. I'm sorry. He is not
Yes.
playing well.
Browns and the Patriots, another 1 o'clock game. Where do you see that game?
Oh, Patriots. Hands
Patriots
down,
at the
Patriots.
Foxborough. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
good. Like I think Patriots is finding their like a Brady times Foxborough mojo back, so that's very good. I like to see that. I would love
That's
to
a
see
big,
40.
big thing to say, to be honest,
Yeah. No, no, I'm
comparing.
just saying, like, for a couple of seasons, they were down and out about the home games. Like, okay. But I think the home game
Yeah.
excitements are coming back the way Drake
Yeah.
May is progressing. So, yeah, good for the Patriots. And we have another meetup between the division rivals, Giants and the Eagles. This time they're going to be at the Eagles. And I think Eagles would split this time. I'm going to roll with Philadelphia and the Hurt Boys.
I'm taking the Giants.
You're taking the Giants. Okay. Uh,
I'm taking the
Division
Giants.
rival, 4 o'clock game for you. This is gonna be a big one. Tampa Bay at Saints at New Orleans. And recent history, regardless what the Saints' record is, Tampa Bay has found difficulties to win in the Superdome.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But again, I'm obviously going to go with Baker Mayfield.
Baker
I'm going
Mayfield.
to,
Okay.
yeah, he is. Yeah, I get it. Like, Saints are a very good team at home and all of that. But for me, Baker can pick them apart.
Tennessee at the Colts.
Colts.
Colts. I think the game for me is going to be Cowboys at the Mile High Denver Broncos. I'm gonna go with Denver Broncos, and I'm gonna
I'm
tell you
going
something to
Broncos.
you, Dallas Cowboys fans. Dak Prescott 2 picks,
Dak Prescott, just retire, man.
and I think we have a big one on the Sunday night. It's going to be Packers at the Steelers, and I think Aaron Rodgers need his franchise, and I think Aaron Rodgers I'm sorry, buddy, but I think you're going to lose this game because Packers.
I'm taking the Steelers. I'm going the Steelers way
Yeah,
because again,
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna roll with the. I'm gonna roll with the Packers. Ashley, doesn't matter if they're playing at Heinz Field. I think Packers gonna have to prove. Aaron Rodgers has to prove, and not last but not least, we have a game. Commanders at Kansas City. I'm gonna go with Kansas City because I
Kansas
don't think
City,
so. They have anything at
Kansas
the
City,
moment.
yeah,
Commanders,
yeah,
the struggling injury for prawn football team and the quarterback. So I'm gonna roll with the
Kansas
team
City. If the,
and
if
with
somehow Commanders pulled it off, then I would be like shocked.
mm,
But
yeah, but I
knowing
don't think
what's
so.
going
Jaden
on,
Daniel would be if Jaden. We have to see what's the issue with Jaden Daniel is. On that note, thank you, Sid, for joining, and thanks everyone. And please do like and subscribe this video, and do leave us a comment and the feedback. What can we improve, and what other topics that we can talk. As usual, I had Sid with me today. Sid, thank you so much and for taking out your time. Until then, guys, take care. Goodbye.
thank you, thank you, thank you for having me.